danger-packed show on television. Every jump, every aerial maneuver is real. Photographed just as it happened, without tricks or illusion. All that stands between the jumper and death is his ripcord.
Real close. Tanya shows good form.
Yeah, I noticed that, even before she jumped.
Perfect, Tanya, right on target.
I am now, what you call it? Class A jumper,
You are what we call a classy Class A jumper, and you've just completed the entire course except for the graduation dinner. My guest, of course.
Well, sure, we always celebrate with our honor students.
We and celebrate are contradictory, my boy. He's in charge of rain for the 4th of July picnics.
Oh.
I'll explain 4th of July to you later.
I'll explain Valentine's Day to you. Much more fun than a picnic.
Hey, while you're explaining, will you help me pack up the chute?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Mr. Rovag, I wish to speak to you alone about a matter of grave urgency.
How do you know who I am? And how did you know I was here?
Nothing mysterious, really. First, I asked you if you were Mr. Rovag, and then your neighbor told me that you went skydiving.
And you followed me here.
If you call a long bus ride and a walk following, yes. Alone, Miss Rovag.
These are my friends, Mr.
But I am your friend, too, and your father's. It's about him I wish to speak to you. Alone.
If you are my friend, you will speak now. If you are not, go away.
All right. I know your father is in a hunting camp, writing a book exposing the communists and their fronts in our home country. Former home country. One of those men working for him is employed by these communists. Look, when your father has written everything, and he's going to die in an accident, so you don't have much time.
Wait a minute.
I don't want this kind of treatment. That's why I left my home country.
Well, I'm sorry. No offense intended. It's just that, I think this is something you should tell the FBI.
But that's the reason I told Miss Rovag about it, so she can go to the proper authorities.
My friend's right here. You should tell the FBI. They'll want to know a lot more than the second-hand information Tanya can give them.
Look, the FBI is a police agency. I risk my life right now. I cannot afford to be linked with the police.
Well, you wouldn't be. They deal with people like you all the time. They'll hold a secret meeting, give you protection. Like you say, you haven't got much time.
All right.
Let's get on the phone.
He may be on a bus or in a cab leading out of this area. Check the alien registration for a man of his description. He could have arrived here around the same time as the Rovags.
plane disappeared. Nobody around the airstrip has seen him.
Ted, Mr. Jordan, FBI. Ted McKeever, my partner.
Ted,
How are you?
did this fellow strike you as telling the truth, or was he some kind of an oddball?
Well, I think he believed what he was saying. Whether it's true or not, something else again.
Mr. Jordan, my father and those two men left in great secrecy. They chose the hunting camp to elude the people who would interrupt their work. How did the little man know this?
How indeed. And what else does he know? What are the names of the men with your father, and what can you tell me about them?
I met them just once. The publisher's representative is Victor Reynolds. And the secretary is named Millard Stockard.
All right. I'll start a check of our files on them. Now, where's this camp located?
It is a mile north of Alstad Lake in the Black Mountains. My father said it would take almost a day to pack in it. That is too far? You would not help him.
Well, I'm going to start some men immediately. My concern is for the time it's going to take them to get there. We want to protect your father and the information he has. Should have been in touch with us from the beginning.
But why? It is his book, and...
Yes, but it could contain some information that shouldn't be published yet. Or it could upset plans being carried out abroad.
I think you can get your men started, Mr. Jordan. Maybe Jim and I can get you a little time.
You will. I don't want any more amateurs mixed up in this.
Well, we have a plane and 2 jumpers ready. Have you?
No, but that doesn't qualify you to...
Well, if you'd call your office, they'd tell you that we worked for you several times before.
I'll do that. Just what did you have in mind?
Well, I really don't know, but we'll do something.
Yeah, even if it's wrong.
I want to approve.
Of course.
The assistant mayor made 4 secret trips to Moscow in 2 years. I will document the dates below. He cloaks himself as a liberal, but in reality he is the head of a large and hard communist corps, which will reveal itself at the next general election. The assistant mayor's son is responsible for the vicious and successful smear campaign against the United Nations in general and the United States in particular. What's that? It's on fire.
The pilot's jumped. Perfectly good ankle.
When we get into camp, I will look at it. Nothing seems broken. Probably just a sprain. Search him.
Wait a minute. I felt this when we were carrying him.
Why are you carrying this?
Would you fly over this wild country without one?
You have little faith in your aircraft. What went wrong with it?
Well, I don't know. You know as much about it as I do. When the cabin started filling with smoke as the engine conked out, I followed every emergency procedure the manual instructs, especially bail out. What was your flight plan? To arrive at my destination safely. Look, if you'll just give me the gun back, I'll hobble out of here, get away from these silly questions, and wait for somebody to come looking for me.
We are engaged in a work of importance and of secret nature, so you will keep your distance. Other than that, you're welcome to remain here. Forgive our suspicions, which have not been entirely eliminated. But keeping this will help.
Well, look, if it wouldn't look too suspicious, would you have any objection to my having something to use as a crutch? I may want to move around a bit.
Undoubtedly. Come on, let's help me.
Charlie, we'll take off in 3 hours. Oh, do me a big favor, will you? Pack one of our radios for an airdrop.
All right.
Good. Well, how'd you find him?
Wasn't sure I had until you just identified him. He gave us a pretty good description, though, and we checked the alien registration files, and it narrowed down to him and a couple of others.
Well, you sure worked fast.
And lucky. He got off the bus as I waited where he lives. Name's Herman Witz. Can't get anything else out of him. Denies everything.
Herman Witz. My father has mentioned that name.
I'm not surprised. We fought together against the enemy during the war. We are fighting the enemy now.
But we're friends of your country, and of Colonel Rovag. Why won't you tell us the sources of your information? Why do you deny being here this morning?
Oh, I don't deny that now. I merely deny that I know anything else.
Well, I'm tempted to test that denial by letting you think it over behind bars.
Mr. Jordan, you only threaten me with jail, while I'm living under the constant threat of death for myself and others. I told you that Colonel Rovag was in danger. It's for you to save him. Nothing I can tell you will change that fact. And believe you me, I'm of better service to everyone if I am not in custody.
All right. Wait in the car.
I'm sorry, but it's better this way.
What time are you leaving?
A little less than 3 hours.
My men are on their way.
Getting near the end, Colonel.
Yes. These dictating tapes are getting near the end, too. I reused them so many times they're wearing out.
Getting near the end, Stofford.
Yes, very near the end.
I'll give our visitor some company.
Sit down, Colonel. Colonel, I've been waiting for a chance to talk to you privately. Just react casually to what I say, okay?
Go on.
Either Stockard or Reynolds, I'm not sure which one, is going to kill you as soon as you finish with the manuscript and then disappear with it.
Just casually, Mr. McKeever. How do you know this?
I was with a slight little man this morning with an accent like yours when I heard it. Slight but muscular, do you know him?
Sparse description. Do you know him?
No, but I was with Tanya when he told her, and then he disappeared.
Where were you with Tanya? Are they holding her?
No. My partner and I are teaching her skydiving. She may have mentioned our name. RIPCORD?
And what is your suggestion, Mr. McKeever?
Well, stop working on the manuscript. Get my gun back to me. Pretend you're sick. I'll try to get the manuscript to the FBI.
Give my book to a group of strangers?
Now, listen to me. They're not strangers. It's more than your life that's in danger. It's your whole cause. Don't you understand that?
Well, you may be what you say you are. Or you may be a communist yourself. You drop in with a warning I may be killed. You describe a stranger, you mention the name of my daughter, and on the strength of that, you ask me to give you my manuscript. I accept your warning, and I give you one. If you touch my script case, I'll kill you. That's all that's left of my research notes. From now on, I will keep possession of both manuscripts, both copies, as they are typed.
Did you and Ted pick a spot for the deal before he jumped?
Yeah. It's a high ridge, right about there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse us, Charlie. We'll take off in 5 minutes.
All right.
It's worse than I thought. Both men with Rovag are communists.
Well, why didn't you tell us before?
I didn't know it before. That's why I was hoping Mr. Jordan won't put me in custody, to give me more time.
Well, at least you could have cooperated with Jordan so he could talk to your source of information.
My sources of information are trusted workers in the communist operations, spies. They risk their lives giving me information. It's not for me to introduce them to the FBI.
Ripcord, Buckley.
Jordan, glad I caught you. We ran a check on Reynolds and Stalker. They're both highly suspect.
Yeah, I just heard.
What?
Look, I gotta go. Ted's expecting me. Now, you listen to me. I got a buddy out there risking his neck, too. Think that one over.
Give me 10 right, Charlie!
What's that?
Search plane. I told you they'd be looking for me.
All right, you're right on it. Hold her right there. Cut!
He's stopping something.
Probably a radio.
Get it, sucker. Make sure it's just the radio.
I got it all right. Keep circling, Charlie, and be ready for another run.
Okay, Jim.
It is a radio, Colonel.
Here. Confine your conversation to your personal welfare. Not a word about this group.
I'll enforce that, Colonel. Hello, Jim.
Go ahead, Ted. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, Jim, but I hurt my ankle and I lost everything I had in the plane.
He must mean his gun. Well, that just adds to our troubles. Which are twice as bad as when you took off. Are you reading me?
I read you 5 by 5, partner. Out.
Okay, start your run, Charlie. I'm going down there. right, you're right on it, Charlie. Hold it right there. Steady. Cut! Now shoot! Relax, Colonel, we're your friends.
Well, the last time we saw your dad, he was going to sue us and the FBI both. Did he finally change his mind?
Of course. I talked to him just a little while ago, long distance. He is in Washington going over some details of the book before publication.
I thought I'll bring in some good news for a change.
Well, we can sure stand that. What is it?
The book just went to the publisher.
Oh.
Good.
Where in the world did you get your information?
My organization and the FBI are just like that.